and went for realism versus fun. And while and while that's not good for a video game, it's kind of the point though. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of the point
I would
because
object, and the point is because notice not so much like you're looking at the thing and you're like, that's not what it is, because that's not really the contention. That's not what the planets that we observe look like and act like, right? The contention is why is that worth including at all? If you're going to include friction, and this kind of came up too in the Dragon's Dogma 2 thing, people were like throwing that word around. That became all of a sudden everybody knew what friction meant. And I noticed this in Kingdom Come Deliverance recently. That's a game I started really didn't get very far into in 2018. It was just really obtuse and like the combat's weird. I still haven't figured it out. And I basically got stuck on it again, trying to replay it and get ready for the second game. If I want to give things a chance, kind of different seasons of life to see if they pan out differently. And I finally got through it, but I basically didn't fight. I basically didn't lockpick if I could help it. So, which I think is a credit to that game that it would actually let me get to the end without having to do all those things well at all. But that game has like survival things where you need to eat, you need to sleep, and that's constantly a friction. You're having fast travel and go all these places, and you run into these automated events.
Is that what you're meaning by friction? Is like the realistic elements and stuff?
Kind of. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be realism elements. It's just an obvious way in which, like something that's not necessarily two things
necessary because it's mechanics.
What's stopping you from
rubbing
just
against
going
other,
straight
butting
to
heads?
the end? How does the game make you?
And so
it's kind of like
on that point, I do believe Starfield doesn't or never needed to include a bajillion planets or whatever, a la No Man's Sky. That was never. It should have never. Like they should have had just like each of the planets that have an actual town, like 6 of them, 6 out of 5,000 or whatever. That should have been every planet in the game.